Be talking about the Senate hearing on the Maricopa County, Arizona audit today. Anybody talking about the audit has been getting banned left and right, so it's inevitable that I'm going to get banned. And I'm just saying this before the video starts. Guys, if you're watching this now, I haven't gotten banned yet, so that's good. But check out the description below. You find all my socials. I'm on all the, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, but I'm also on Getter and a Gab and a bunch of others. Check out the description for that. My sources, also my secondary platforms on Rumble, and I use Gab TV. People keep telling me about Locals and Odyssey. I'm not familiar with those two, but I'm going to check them out. People keep recommending them, so I'll check them out, and I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. I'll let you guys know on Instagram, Twitter, if this does get taken down. Now, obviously, one thing Big Tech does not want you doing, but it helps out the channel so much, is if you smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and give a little on that notification bell, and comment and share. Let me know your thoughts on today. Share this video everywhere. They don't want us talking. They don't want the information getting out there, so sharing is one of the best things you guys can do. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Arizona, Maricopa County has been doing a audit. If you guys haven't heard, a full forensic audit, not the same as a recount, which everybody wants you to think it is. They keep saying
they've already done two audits.
And first of all, the first two audits, which were just recounts, they only did a small little section of the ballots, like a few thousand. This full forensic audit is 2.1 million ballots. They are checking the folds in the paper. They have paper experts. They are checking the machines. They're doing a full forensic audit, not a recount, just to clarify that. And today they had a Senate hearing on pretty much making the case on why they need the extra materials and stuff that they haven't gotten yet. It's subpoenaed and all that, from what I believe. I get asked by leftist trolls all the time, like, why even have an audit? Or how about we also audit the states where Trump won? Or how about we do a whole 50-state audit? One popular question I always get asked is, what if they did a full forensic audit of the entire country and they found nothing? They actually found the opposite, that Biden got more votes. What would you say to that? I would be happy. I want to know that my vote counted more than I want my candidate of choice to be in the White House. But they did a Senate hearing, and there's so much to go over. I don't even know where to start. I'll probably make a part 2 or part 3, but for now, let's dip into this first article that I have from Right Side Broadcasting. Breaking: AZ audit reveals damning voter discrepancies 2020 election. Why is the font so small? Or am I just blind? Can I make that bigger? That's what she said. No, I forgot I had my soundboard connected to my keyboard. COVID. Arizona Senate President. I'm just gonna have to try to read it. My eyes are not doing great. I have to go to the eye doctor soon. Actually, probably need new glasses, but I'm gonna try to read. This is the tiniest print I've ever seen in my life. Arizona Senate President Karen Fan conducted my eyes. Conducted a 2-hour public hearing on the ongoing election audit on Thursday, revealing many groundbreaking discrepancies. This isn't funny. This is serious. Also present at the hearing was Ben Cotton, digital forensic expert, former Arizona Secretary of State Ken Bennett, and Cyber Ninja's CEO Doug Logan, who addressed the findings of the 2020 election. Liz Harrington, spokesperson for Trump, tweeted a thing. So stunning in a race decided by 10,457 votes. Damn it. I clicked on freaking whatever. I'm a professional YouTuber, damn it. Nobody judge me, all right? Where is it at? 11,326. I swear I'm just having a real hard time reading it. You guys can see it here. 11,326 voted who were not on rolls on November 7th, but were December 4th. 18,000 voted and then were removed from rolls after election. 74,243 mail-in ballots with no evidence of ever being sent out. And that is a lot of good points. Even, again, this is a little appetizer. All right, Trump only lost by what you said, just about 10,000 votes. And look at all the discrepancies already, just from the few right there. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Where did those 74,243 mail-in ballots, where did they come from? If they had a logical explanation for it, if they could say, oh, it was because of this or it was because of that, I'd be like, all right, That's fine. They provide proof, but they had never have any explanation. It is no, shut up, you're stupid. And if you keep talking about it, we're going to ban you off Twitter. We're going to ban you off Facebook. We're going to take down your YouTube channel. We're going to demonize you. We are going to make you public enemy number 1 if you keep talking about it. If they have nothing to contradict this. This is what I'm saying. Every time something comes out, they just say, no, that's not true. Okay, why?
It's just not true. Shut up. Stop talking about it.
Yeah, but you're not providing me any... If you could provide me just some kind of evidence to make me think the other way, then fine. But we have all this data. This is true, verifiable data. We have hundreds of sworn affidavits through the entire country that they saw a bunch of shenanigans going on. Let's put it that way. You gotta mind what you say on here. I can get into a whole rant about all these sworn affidavits, these witnesses and all that, security videos, and we don't have answers for any of them. It's just sit down and shut up or you'll be banned. And then they wonder why. Why are they even questioning it? What do you mean why? Because you have no answer for these things that are being brought up that are coming out now in public. You have no answer.
So, for example, we have 74,243 mail-in ballots where there is no clear record of them being sent. And just to be clear, here in the state of Arizona, there's EV32s and EV33s. EV32s is supposed to give a record of when a mail-in ballot is sent, and an EV33 is supposed to give a record of when the mail-in ballot is received. And so there should be an equal, there should be more EV32s, more sent out than there are that are received. Specifically with these, we can tie them to a specific individual that was mailed to. And so we have 74,000 where we have them came back from individuals where we don't have a clear indication that they were ever sent out to them. That could be something where documentation wasn't done right. There was a clerical issue. There's not proper things there. But I think when we've got 74,000, it merits knocking on a door and validating some of this information.
So, Madam President.
Yeah, and see, he's being fair. He's not just saying, I think this is wrong, arrest everybody. He's saying, look, maybe there's a logical explanation. Maybe there is. Maybe it was some kind of clerical error. Maybe just something went wrong. But the other side never presents any contradiction to it. They just say, no, it's not true. Okay, well, you can clear it up for us? No. Shut up. If you keep talking about it, you're going to be banned off Twitter, you're going to be banned off Facebook. And that's why we're questioning it more. That's why we want to look into it. We want to look into the other states because we're not giving answers. We're just told to sit down and shut up. How did they explain these 74,000 ballots? There's any clear answer. 11,326 people voted in the election but did not appear on the voter rolls on November 7th, but did show up on December 4th. Let's hear what they got to say.
After votes were cast. So we have also seen some interesting things related to the voter rolls. So for example, we have 11,326 people that did not show up on a November 7th version of the voter rolls that should have been after votes were cast, but then appeared on the December 4th voter rolls. And just be clear, they show as voted in this past election, but they were not a November 7th version of the file, and they did show up on the December 4th version.
How they explain that?
Okay, that sounds confusing. Give me an explanation of why that might have. I mean, we're not saying there's fraud. We're not saying anything else. I'm just trying to find answers. Is there a logical explanation why that would be?
I cannot think of a logical explanation on what that would be, but it'd be a great thing to hear back from the county to see if there's anything that we're not thinking of.
That's what I'm saying on just how fair they're being. They're saying, look, maybe there is a logical explanation. Every step of the way, they're giving the county the benefit of the doubt. They're saying, look, maybe we're just misunderstanding this. Maybe something, we're just not noticing something. But we're not getting any kind of answers to the contrary. We're just getting, stop talking about it or we'll ban you. Stop talking about it or we're going to send 100 lawyers down there and sue the crap out of you. And it's not making me think or anybody else think that there's nothing going on here. See, I'm like them and like most people. There's a reasonable explanation. Okay. We were wrong. We misunderstood. We thought it was this thing, but you cleared it up. Thank you. I'd accept that, but they're not providing anything. All right, she got 2 more videos. We'll just go through them real quick. They're very short. This one is 3,981 people voted despite registering to vote after the court-ordered October 15th deadline. It's very important.
After October 15th. So we have, from what I understand here in Arizona, they originally Hobbs had requested that the registration date for voting be moved up to election day, and there was actually a court case that moved it back to October 15th. Based on the registration information that we found in the voter rolls, we have 3,981 individuals who show as having voted in this election, and their data shows up in the canvas as having voted in this election. However, they were registered after October 15th.
Again, just like the last two, if there's a logical explanation, I would love to hear it, but we haven't been hearing them. When the answer is shut up, or we'll sue you, shut up, I'll ban you, it's not making me think that you're totally innocent. Sorry. Again, I'm a reasonable guy. I'm a pretty normal guy. But if you can't provide answers and you're just threatening me, people like me, we're going to keep digging.
Hopefully 20,000, I think it was about actually closer to 18,000, who voted in the election and then showed as being removed from the voter rolls soon after the election. So they were on the voter rolls, they showed as voted, and then they were removed. And there could be a good logical explanation for that, but it seems like a large number to immediately have after an election be removed. And so getting more documentation on the request to remove from voter rolls or other process to make sure that makes sense seems logical. In addition, again, knocking on doors and canvassing can help validate that information.
Okay. Mr. Bennett, besides knocking on doors, how would we also obtain that information? Secretary of State, voter rolls, Maricopa County, or knocking on doors is the only way to do it? I don't understand.
Well, the original voting records are kept at the county level. That is shared electronically on a daily basis with the Secretary of State's office. It keeps a statewide voter database. The Secretary of State's office receives information from vital records and other courts and et cetera, that is then in kind of reverse sent to the county levels to let the counties know who's died, who's been adjudicated in a court hearing as being incompetent or lost their voting rights because of a felony conviction or something like that. So I guess we could look at almost daily data between the county and the Secretary of State's office.
All right, thank you.
And then the rest of the article is Becker News reported that digital forensic expert Ben Cotton said not a single bit of information during the audit could be manipulated. Meanwhile, Arizona Katie Hobbs, Secretary of State Katie Hobbs, Democrat expressed grave concerns that the machines collected could have been compromised because they don't know what they've done under cyber ninja control. Addressing Hobbs' concerns, Cotton assured that they had cameras watching over storage facilities 24/7. So any form of tampering would have been caught for sure. The Arizona audit revealed that Maricopa County has yet to provide materials still needed to complete an audit, such as routers, chain of custody, and images of mail-in ballots. Oh, that is pretty much the gist of it. I mean, just, like I said, just an appetizer, but it was insane. There is enough that they absolutely should be granted the rest of it. And just like Cyber Ninjas and the rest of everybody was saying, if there's a good logical explanation for everything, then okay, that's fine. But there's never a good logical explanation. They're not giving us any. They're just saying sit down and shut up. That is it. That is their response. So I will say it again. I would much rather know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that my vote is counted elections going forward than have my candidate choice into office. I just want to figure out what happened in 2020. And again, just like they keep saying, I want to keep repeating this. If there's a logical explanation, then okay, that's great. But we have all this stuff coming out from Arizona. We have sworn affidavits across the entire country of people seeing things that are not going right. We have security tapes of people coming back even though they were told to go home for the day. We have people evacuating buildings because of burst pipes and then finding out they never happened. We have people in videos scanning the same ballot over and over again, and every single time we're just told to sit down and shut up. And if we keep talking about it, we're going to be banned. Provide me a good explanation. And I'll say, okay, fair enough. I'm not unreasonable. But they're not, so that's why we're going to keep digging. This is insane already what we have found, and I'm going to keep you guys updated as much as I possibly can. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell, and you'll be updated on my next video. Subscribe and like, share, comment what you think. And pretty much the biggest bullet points were over 70,000 ballots were 70,000 more mail ballots received than requested. 10,000 voters added to the rolls after Election Day that cast a ballot in 2020. Election server was hacked during the election. That was a huge... I'm going to link... I think it's off on YouTube, but I'm going to be on Rumble. I'm going to link the whole unedited hearing. I highly suggest you watch it. It talked about like it being hacked, and even the FBI got involved, trying to tell people like, look, it got hacked. We're just letting you know. We don't think any private information was taken, but it was hacked. Remote access was available. That's the thing. They said there's no way you can access those machines. They were not accessible to the internet. They said that flat out. It does not connect to the internet. And in the user manual for these machines, we see that it was a lie. It can connect to the internet. It had internet access, and we can prove that. All access logs wiped in March 2021. Original and duplicate ballots were not marked and cannot be verified. The number of votes certified does not match the number of ballots sent to the audit. From the Gateway pundit, Wendy Rogers tweeted this out. I have heard enough. With tens of thousands of ballots mailed without being requested, and over 10,000 people who voted after registering after November 3rd, if the other Maricopa County turned over 40% of the machines, the password of the Dominion still refuses to turn over, and tens of thousands of unauthorized queries demonstrating how insecure the election was. I call for the Biden electors to be recalled to Arizona, and a new election must be conducted. Arizona electors must not be awarded fraudulently, and we need to get this right. Start demanding justice now. The election was stolen from us. Hold people's feet to the fire. Trump spokesperson said a crime was committed on November 3rd. This is fraud. Election never should have been certified.
Free people in this country. It's our elections that we're talking about, and what I just heard described was a crime was committed on November 3rd, and a cover-up has been happening ever since. They didn't give the envelopes. They also have 74,000 mail-in ballots with no record that they were ever sent. This is an election which they claimed was decided by 10,457 votes. Well, nearly 4,000 votes should be thrown out immediately, because yesterday we learned that they voted even though they registered after October 15th, which was against the court-ordered deadline. This is a fraud. We cannot allow it to continue. It clearly shows these evidence that came out so overwhelming, hundreds of thousands of ballots in question. This election should have never been certified. It certainly should have been called for Joe Biden on election night.
Look, there's so much to unpack here. There's references to the whole Sharpie Gate thing coming back to light. This is insane. And that's what I'm saying. It's not just one little thing. It's so many different things over so many different counties and so many different states, and we're not getting answers. We're told to sit down and shut up. And that's not good enough, so we're going to keep digging. We're going to keep looking, and we're going to keep updating you guys. So make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the notification bell and share and comment. Let me guys know your thoughts on it. And we can't stop talking about it. Keep talking about it. Get it out there. Make Instagram videos. Make YouTubes. Go crazy with it. Seriously. There is more to come. We're just getting started. This is just the appetizer, guys. So keep fighting the good fight, guys. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.